Well, the tablet market is getting a little more crowded, so how do you know what's right for you? And here to give us some insight is Tim Wojtala, supervisor at the Best Buy store in Farmington Hills. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now it really is, it's almost really the same thing as a phone. It's not that much more of an extension of which phone you're comfortable with. You're probably going to be comfortable also with that same sort of system in a tablet,
correct.
right?
Very correct.
Now, here we have, this is an Android-based system.
Android.
This is obviously Apple. And this is the new Surface.
Correct.
So let's start over here with Windows. Most people obviously grew up on Windows. If you're old enough, that's the system you knew,
Yep.
and you sort of never gravitated away from. But the new Surface is getting rave reviews.
Definitely. Everyone's really come in. They've loved it. Full office capability, Skype. Everything's built into one network with Microsoft now. Also, all your documents are available wherever you go.
Now, I would say the easiest thing I would say that really also that this has a big advantage of over the other two is that this comes with a keyboard, right? If you want, and it closes up, right?
Exactly. There's a snap-on keyboard. That keyboard is able to be used and unattached at any time.
Mm-hmm. Now, the reason I say that that's probably better is because it's a bigger keyboard.
It is.
The other two, the technology still has not gotten so. These are really small keyboards. But you can get them.
Yep.
For the this is a new Air.
Correct.
You can get them for the Air. You can also get it for the Android phone. But they're cramped.
Yeah. A lot of times you get into a Bluetooth keyboard. They're a little more small, a little more. Bigger hands get in the way.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell me about the. This is the new Air.
The new Air.
It's thinner. What else about it is great?
Thinner. They went to their new A7 chip, also with a co-video processor to make it about 30% faster and 30% better with graphics as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you get into an Android device,
yes.
This is the
Samsung Tab 3.
Okay, this is a device for I think the people who like to tinker.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you can customize this
Tons
any
of
way you
options.
want to.
Tons of options. I mean, everything from open market apps, open source, full customization backgrounds, everything.
Yeah. Now, I will say one thing about Android, and a lot of people who went into an Android phone and went back to an Apple iPhone. Q, I'm not talking about you here, but one of the things that I just discovered recently, because I have a Galaxy Note 3, you used to have to go through the USB port and all that stuff to get your music off of iTunes. They now have made that so easy.
They have.
To do. It's amazing, because you can do it by Wi-Fi.
Exactly. Yeah, just over your home network. You can actually just sync this device into your home network and pull your music and files off of your computer.
Absolutely amazing. And then there's no question, if I'm not mistaken, the winner, though, if you're looking for something that you can do all day long without having to recharge it, you're not going to come close to Apple.
No, Apple is definitely going to win the battery war. They're promoting 10 hours of battery life with the new iPad.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is still more of a business person's phone, the Surface, isn't
Definitely.
it?
Productivity. Very productive. Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Everything's just synced right into your actual Office account nowadays.
Yeah. Now, why is this one becoming and getting such rave reviews? Because the first one was sort of lukewarm.
First one was a little light. They didn't use as much. Their technology didn't get out there as much up front. Now they've gotten partnered with NVIDIA. Have a better graphics processor. Now they can compete a little bit more in the gaming market too. So it's a little more multifunctional.
You know, this whole tablet thing, I think that people said, oh, they're never going to be successful. These things are just taking over.
They are. I mean, definitely, you're seeing tablets take over more so than laptops, desktops, all-in-ones. Tablets are the wave of the future.
Okay, now if price is something, and obviously people have to consider that, we're going from price point. What are we talking about from here to there?
For the Surface RT, 32 gig, you're talking $449. The Apple iPad Air 32 gig, you're talking $599. And then for the Galaxy Tab 3, $399.
Well, I also explain another difference. You sort of, don't get me wrong, you can get this up to like how many gigabytes?
Up to 128.
Yeah, so that's a ton. You're never going to worry about that.
Yep.
But this, though, you can also put in an SD card, is
yeah,
that right?
You have expandable storage, so you can get your model originally up to 32 gigs, but then you have a card slot that's available to add up to another 128 gigs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are people, if you have any problems you've heard from any of these people bringing them back in, or just some of the problems that people are experiencing, what would they be?
I can't really say much of anything other than maybe a little harsh learning curve at times. Help, training, support.
And let me ask you, much like their phones, is a battery you can go in the back of the Android or no? Battery replaceable?
The battery on the tablets are not replaceable.
Okay, so you have to get that service no matter what you're talking
all
about.
dedicated batteries.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. I mean, like I said, it really comes down to comfort.
Yeah, comfort, portability, anywhere you want to take it.
All right, and like you said, price-wise, you're not bad. You're in the ballpark. You're going to spend some money, but not as much as a laptop.
Exactly.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, you can just leave all of this now. We'll be right back.